Raiders are back.
Monsoon season is here.
And where to find the best burgers in Las Vegas.
Let's check it out.
Real Vegas.
Anything and everything.
Monday market update.
Definitely a lot going on. Gee,
I like to eat.
Food looks amazing. The kitchen's massive.
The entertainment capital of the world.
Yeah.
That's the best part about Vegas. Insane.
It's crazy.
Hey, it's Brendan King from the Brendan King Group at Real.
Jack Palermo from the Brendan King Group at Real.
And this is episode number 4 of Real Vegas. What's up, Jack?
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's been a little bit.
It's
I feel
been,
like
14 days.
yeah, it's been.
We're back.
I guess I've seen you more than.
Yes, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
And there's a lot to talk about. As always, we live in Vegas. There's always something going on. There's always something new going on.
Always.
And if you want to know firsthand what is going on, text VIP to 702-553-1955. Text VIP to 702-553.
553-1955. I almost said 702-1955.
Yeah.
So I've said this number 1,000 times, but I continue to mess it up. But anyway.
It's all good, though. And you
Moving
can
on.
always listen to this on podcast. You can check us out on either Podbean or any of these additional forms, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart. We're working on Apple. We should have it soon. Alexa, Samsung. Just check. I think we're there. But we're going to continue to work on all sorts of additional places where you can listen to it. And what are we going to follow us on?
We're going to follow us on Instagram at Brendan King Group. Don't forget.
Yeah. Check us out on Instagram at Brendan King Group, at Brendan King Group on Instagram. So it's the weekend coming up.
Yeah.
We got 10 things going on.
We got 10 things going on, but the most important one this weekend is John Legend is playing this weekend. Catch him at 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday and Wednesday in Zappos Theater at Planet Hollywood with additional shows through August 20th.
And only $79. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
But check out the article because there's a whole bunch of things going on, all 10 listed in the article. And definitely John Legend would be one of the top ones. I saw him live at Rock in Rio. Remember Rock in Rio?
Back in the day.
It came for 3 days and never came back.
It was 1 year, right?
It was really good. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a great lineup. John was awesome with the 3 songs he sang. And then I think we saw Ed Sheeran and Bruno Mars.
Oh,
my
Bruno.
God.
We'll
Which
talk about him later.
Yeah. AGT 2022. So if you don't know what AGT is, it's America's Got Talent. Howie Mandel nearly threw up due to our buddy Auzzy Blood, who David Gomez knows due to the show Run that Cirque had opened.
Yeah, I worked with Ozzy opening that Cirque du Soleil show. It didn't last very long, but it was definitely an interesting show. I invited everyone. Only a couple of you guys came from the team. Brendan came.
I was there.
I was busy.
Yeah.
But this guy is, the coolest guy in the whole entire world, but literally what he can do is insane.
Didn't you shove the sword down his throat?
I
like
actually
Howie Mandel
did. So when Howie Mandel said he almost threw up, I totally understand what he's talking about.
Jesus,
It is the craziest thing. But during rehearsals, he made me put that. It was quite interesting. But here's my prediction: this guy's going to win because I know all the things he can do.
Burger.
No. Speaking of them, we'll talk about those later.
But yeah, so sword swallowing, he can hang thing from his skin.
He can link,
This guy can do all sorts of things. He was in Vegas and living here for a bit.
Yep. He's still here.
Now on America's Got Talent and still living here.
He lives here,
But yeah, Howie Mandel, check that out on America's Got Talent. Supposedly it's pretty funny. He is insanely afraid of germs.
And yes, he is.
And he's
Germaphobe.
shoving a sword down this guy's throat. So Travis Scott of the famous Travis Scott concert where unfortunately he had some a fiasco on his last one. He is back at the Utopia Experience as a Las Vegas resident.
Resorts World Zouk nightclub.
Yeah, so Resorts World has this new Utopia Experience thing that they announced something else today, which we're not talking about, but
what did I see?
Chaos or something like that. We'll talk about it next week. But anyway, Travis Scott will launch his new road to Utopia Experience. The nightclub residency will be starting on September 17th at Resorts World. and it's going to be immersive. I think that's the new term. Immersive. Everybody's immersive.
I don't know how immersive I would want to be at a Travis Scott concert after what happened the last time. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was the last one considered immersive?
I mean, it seemed that way.
It's horrible. People literally died.
Yeah,
so
it's horrible.
Let's just move on from that.
Yes.
But on another note,
Gaga's back.
Gaga is back. So Gaga pop production to return in 2023.
Yeah, so she'll do her pop show at the Dolby Theater at Park MGM, and also do her jazz little deal that she does all the time, which was
I think
really
we call
good.
it like a little ditty, maybe.
Like a little ditty,
little jazz ditty
by Lady Gaga.
And if you've seen, I know I watched it with my family, the one with her and Tony Bennett. It's good. It's
good.
Classic.
Yeah.
She's a talented girl, and both pop side and jazz side, I think she's got a lot to bring. So, yeah, she's bringing both back in 2023. Look at her looking all
jazzy.
That's
good.
So, on the sports side of things, Raiders preseason opener, they are playing the Jacksonville Jaguars
tonight.
At the Hall of Fame
Yes, the
in
Hall of
Canton,
Fame game.
Ohio.
What's cool about this is their coach, Josh McDaniels, he actually played high school football on this field when he was coached by his father. So it's kind of cool.
That's nuts. I saw him in an interview today. He was kind of emotional about it and super excited at the same time. That's kind of a nice little full circle moment. Mm-hmm. You go back to the field you played on in high school. I don't know that I'd want to go back to the field that I played on in high school. We had a cinder track that was like the worst one in our conference. So,
stay away then.
Like I said, if it was the NFL, it would be a different story.
It would be a different story.
I am not a coach in the NFL.
No, nor are you a professional athlete.
Yeah, let's move on from this. So, on another note, non-professional either, but it is professional. XFL coming to Las Vegas. Rod Woodson will coach. I grew up in New Jersey, New York area where Donald Trump had owned like a XFL team.
Did he? Oh, he did have a team. And then Vince McMahon was like the commissioner back in the day.
It was like chaos.
It was,
XFL is always interesting. It's always coming and going, and it seems to be on another wave back again. But they're giving Vegas another try.
Yeah. What team names do you think?
They're not announcing yet. No, not
the
yet.
Las Vegas Gamblers, maybe? I say that for every team.
Yeah. So who is going to be the co-owner but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which in XFL fashion, there is always some sort of celebrity tied to the teams in some way, shape, or form. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a co-owner of the team in Las Vegas, right?
Yep.
Dwayne "The Rock" season begins February 18, 2023. And Woodson said the team nickname and colors have not been announced, which we know, but Jack is being sourced for the name.
Yeah. The Gamblers and their colors are going to be neon. Maybe.
Interesting.
Okay.
The dice.
I like that. The Las Vegas Dice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. So the inaugural Vegas Formula One race. Inaugural is hard to say because they've been here before.
In the 70s,
the
right?
New inaugural.
The new inaugural. Right.
To the modernized version of Formula One. Oh, my God.
It's going to be so great.
That rendering is just incredible. But so they have announced November 16th to the 18th. We've already started calling people and saying, hey, let's book some rooms.
Let's get something going.
There's only so many locations where you can watch this from a balcony because there's not a lot of balconies in Vegas. You'll learn real quick. Look at that. The chicane.
I mean, this is going to be awesome.
The straightaway. Look how long that straightaway is. They will hit 200 for sure.
For sure. Yeah. Right down the strip. 200
so November 16th to the 18th will be when the race is taking place in 2023. And they're scheduled to be here from 2023 to 2027.
Which will go beyond that, let's be real.
Yeah.
It's Vegas. And don't forget, they just bought, for the pits in the paddock, are going to be over on Harmon and Koval.
So if I need to go to the paddock, what do I say?
I need box.
Box. That's going to be cool because that'll be a place where we can go and watch the races at 6 in the morning when they're in Europe.
Yeah.
And it's going to be amazing. We're not sure if all the hotels have released their rooms just yet, but you will be able to book your hotel rooms for November 16th to the 18th, 2023. If you know anything about F1, that means if you're there the whole time, you're there for the practice runs, you're there for the qualifying, and then the actual race, which is
awesome.
An awesome little trio. A's. I can't believe we're still talking about the A's. We thought it was done.
Right. So maybe the A's, maybe the owners and the management of the A's don't really want to stay where they're at, because now they were just in town and meeting the casino magnate Phil Ruffin, who owns land, which is actually the fairgrounds, which is cool.
Where I watched John Legend and all those people that was actually on the fairgrounds. Yeah,
right.
But that would be a great space, wouldn't it?
That space has just been sitting there. It's been sitting there for years.
They use it. What do you say? Probably maybe like a dozen times a year, if that.
If that. And it's right on Sahara and Las Vegas Boulevard, across from that hotel that changes names every
SLS,
year.
Sahara. It was been a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. So definitely looking forward to the possibility again of the
baseball.
A's coming to Vegas. I went to the Aviators game last night, and I was thinking, God, it would be so nice to have a pro team here.
Do you know what's awesome about that stadium, though?
What's that?
It was named the top AAA stadium again.
So Las Vegas, we had the worst AAA stadium as of 3 years ago.
Cashman Field.
Cashman Field was literally the worst. We were voted the worst minor league field in all of America, and now we're for the third time
in 4 years,
the best AAA stadium in America by Ballpark Digest, which I have not picked that up yet.
You're not a subscriber?
No, I'm not. I like baseball, but I don't have Ballpark Digest.
That's one that I forgot to order.
But I did go to the game last night. It's so nice. The food is so good. Right behind my seats, we have the Chicago dog.
Yeah, buddy.
It is beautiful.
And they're not my seats. They're your seats, too. If you text Aviators to 702-553-1955, we always have tickets available to every other game. To say always is a little bit of an overreaction. It's every other game.
Every other game.
So every other game, if you text Aviators, we are giving away tickets every other game. Check it out, 702-553-1955. Text Aviators.
Golden Knights.
What's up?
Single game tickets on sale August 22nd. So if you are looking for group tickets or anything like that, single game tickets, you can pick them up. Go on sale at 10 a.m. August 22nd. Even suites. There's suites in there that you can see. Look at how beautiful those are.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool.
We've been there.
Yes.
It's nice.
So don't forget the regular season home opener is October 13th against the Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah. This guy.
Anyway, they're really bad. So anyway, the Knights should win.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, they start training camp. Don't forget, you can always go watch them at training camp at City National in Summerlin and watch them practice.
It's this double rink setup with a bar and restaurant in the middle.
Mm-hmm. They have really good cheese curds.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Well, this is a Midwestern bar,
yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you're from Chicago.
Yeah.
My wife's from Wisconsin.
Yeah, she likes cheese curds.
I didn't know
too.
what a cheese curd was until I met my wife.
Aren't they the best things ever?
They're pretty good, yeah.
They're pretty good.
And poutine.
Poutine.
If you've ever been to Canada, poutine.
Poutine all
it's
day.
on the same level.
All day.
But definitely check out practices there. The stadium is beautiful, or I should say the practice arena is beautiful. Stadium is too. But if you want to see a game and you haven't seen one, I recommend you absolutely see the Knights at home.
Yes.
Especially versus somebody like the Blackhawks, where they will just destroy them.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. So staying in Golden Knights news, William Carlson got married to the Bachelor spinoff star Emily Ferguson here at Resorts World. Here's a couple of their wedding pics. Thought that was kind of nice to share. Check them out.
Yeah, Carlson and his wife, congratulations. I didn't get the invite. Was expecting
Lost
one.
in the mail.
Yeah.
Lost in the mail.
But I was surprised to see the wedding was taking place, but
sad.
I'm over it now.
Yeah.
But congrats to William Carlson for sure and his wife.
Emily Ferguson.
Super Bowl week in Las Vegas. We're 18 months away.
Yeah, 18 months away.
Never too soon to talk
not
about
this Super Bowl, but the next Super Bowl, it will be here in Vegas, and they're already starting to plan stuff.
The LVIII.
Yes. What number is that?
It's LVIII.
Thank you very much.
58.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it's 58.
Yeah.
LVIII. I like that. That's good.
So Super Bowl LVII. 18 months from now, they're expected to generate $500 million in economic impact to the city, which is crazy. That includes a $3 million legacy grant program that they will be giving to the Super Bowl. Not sure what that means. Excuse me. But it gets underway on Monday before the game. So they have an
it's Super Bowl week. It's a week. So Monday starts with Media Day, where 6,000 members of the media gets their first chance to put a microphone in front of players' coaches' faces.
The questions they ask are hilarious.
They're hilarious. Like they have kids from different late night shows asking the questions. It's kind of crazy. Always a lot of fun. Then they have the welcoming party on Tuesday. They're always going to do the NFL award show. Honors Awards is usually that week as well. And then, you're going to have the NFL Network, ESPN. You're going to have people from all over the world that cover the Super Bowl having their little spots and stuff
Friday's
like that.
Friday's the NFL Owners Party, which is an invitation only.
Maybe we'll get an invitation to that one since we didn't get one to William Carlson's wedding.
Oh, you didn't get the invitation?
Not yet. No.
Moving on. Saturday night is essentially an open night with the main highlight being parties up and down the Strip, of course. It's Las Vegas. There'll be plenty of parties to be had.
They'll be hosted by companies. They'll be hosted by celebrities, hosted by professional athletes. It should be pretty wild.
You'll see Nike hosting a party, Shaquille O'Neal, and then, of course, it's Sunday, which is the Super Bowl. And, of course, the highlight is the game, I would hope. That's the whole point of the entire week. And on a typical Raiders game day, over 20,000 fans are estimated to walk across Hacienda Avenue alone.
Yeah, that's on a regular game day, so who knows when's the Super Bowl.
So it's going to be crazy. Honestly, I know we're 18 months away, but we're going to remind you probably every month.
Who would be an awesome halftime performer?
Who's that?
Wayne Newton. It is in Las Vegas.
Are you kidding me?
Wayne Newton.
You've said a lot of great things in your life, but that was probably the worst option. As much as I love Wayne.
Love you, Wayne.
Love you, Wayne, but Donka Shane is not the song for the
What
Super
if they
Bowl.
had Matthew Broderick from Ferris Bueller get up there and do it? That would be pretty cool.
It would be nostalgic.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Just leave it at that.
Let's do it.
It would be nostalgic. I love Wayne Newton, not on a stadium field in the middle of Super Bowl.
Understandable.
J-Lo, have you watched on Netflix?
I watched it. It was good.
It was good. It's good. You see her in real life, and then they show the whole process, and she is the hardest worker I've ever seen.
Yeah,
she works her butt off, but it's not going to be her, or maybe
she did it already.
No, she did it a couple years ago.
All right, let's see. Let's predict right now.
Okay, predict.
All right. In comments, I want the predictions of everybody who you're going to choose. That's going to be the Super Bowl halftime show entertainment. I want to hear Jack's though. Separately,
it's going to be U2.
U2, all right, U2. 3, 2, 1. Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. That would be amazing. She's also a great follow on the gram. She dances in front of her.
Oh my
front
God,
door all the time. It's pretty great.
It's not going to be Britney Spears, but I don't even have who. The Lumineers. Their concert was so good. I'm just going to say the Lumineers. Okay. That wouldn't be a
David, your choice.
Silk Sonic for sure.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Bruno Mars.
But he did one though.
He did it. Yeah, he did it.
So
but Silk Sonic didn't do it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That would be like changing our name.
It's going to be Celine, let's face it.
No.
Staying on
Adele.
Football. No, it's not going to be Adele. staying on football with your local Las Vegas Raiders. They are offering free back to school haircuts at a few spots in town.
And the team players will be cutting your hair.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh my God.
No, so there are a few options if you go back to the image again. So Masterpiece Barber School, Original Barber School, Expertise Cosmetology Institute, 5-Star Barbershop, Fatamall, Summerlin, and Expertise Cosmetology Institute is on there again. So they're going to have a couple places in the city where they're giving away free haircuts. That's awesome.
That's cool.
And they will not be done by the players. They'll be done by an actual cosmetologist or somebody who is a barber, and not the players. It's going to be Jack.
Yes, I would.
But that's cool. Awesome. You know what? The best thing I've found about the Raiders from the day they got here was they have been a part of the community and the Golden Knights from day one.
That's what they do.
And it's pretty awesome to see the impact that they have on the city. And now you can have a fade and say the Raiders paid for your hair.
You can.
Yeah.
You know where you should go when you are all faded up and looking good? You should go to the new Pinky Ring Lounge on the Strip.
Yeah, so they got Bruno nothing on Mars. You, baby. It is the Bruno Mars Pinky Lounge.
Yes.
Honestly, if you've never seen Bruno Mars in person on stage, he's amazing. But the Pinky Lounge is where it's at.
Pinky Ring. Where's the Pinky Ring?
So Bruno Mars to open at the Bellagio, and all of the actual drinks are kind of plays on his names of his songs.
They're actually pretty good.
Like 24 karat magic nightcap.
Just the way you fizz.
So, it's very Bruno Mars, honestly. Again, very Vegas. And if you've ever seen him live, you can appreciate him.
It's amazing.
Always. Yeah.
What's the Uptown one?
Uptown Punch. Uptown Punch, I want to funk you up, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah, and we promise you we'll never sing again.
I'll never do it again.
Yeah, both of us.
But we say that every week, and we're always doing something.
Yeah, see you guys next week.
Yeah.
So, definitely check out the Pinky Lounge at Bellagio. Lotus of Siam, if you haven't been there, their old location on the east side used to be like a little strip mall.
Yeah.
Then they moved to a bigger restaurant. Now they're opening on the west side as well.
Red Rock Casino.
At Red Rock Casino. So Red Rock is doing a couple changes. They're adding an adult-only pool lounge called the Crimson Pool. And Lotus of Siam is coming, and Lotus is excellent.
Excellent. If you like Thai food, oh my God, so good.
The best.
And their wine list is massive. At least it was on the east side, and I'm sure it will be on the west as well. Mm-hmm. But there is another place coming to Las Vegas that, if you've ever been to Scottsdale, is an experience in itself. The food is good, but the actual experience is even another notch above the food.
Toca Madera.
Toca Madera is opening a Mexican steakhouse on the Las Vegas Strip.
Shops at Crystals, the Aria area.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
It's great. It's so good.
So they have one in West Hollywood. They opened one in Scottsdale. This will be their third location. The one in Scottsdale, we went there for my bachelor party. The food was great. The atmosphere was intense. It was crazy. They had fire people walking around. Remember? It was nuts.
They had literally fire twirlers. They had a guitarist just.
It was awesome. It was like we could have stayed there all night long and been happy, but we decided to go somewhere else. Anyway,
so they'll be open from 4 to 12 a.m. Sunday through Wednesday, and 4 to 1 a.m. Thursday through Saturday. Honestly, Toca Madera is an interesting experience. You definitely have to check it out when they're here. If it's anything like the one in Scottsdale, it's going to be a great experience.
For sure.
It's somewhere you go when you've got 5 or 6 friends in town and you want a different experience than the norm. Definitely worth checking out. So we mentioned this at the beginning, but where to find the best burgers in Las Vegas? I love burgers.
I'm
a Shake Shack fan. I don't know if that's on the list, but I know a few others that are a little more kind of avant-garde are on here. So Cali Burgers.
You can get those at Cali Bombs and Burgers.
Yeah, so Cali Bombs and Burgers. Cali Burgers on East Lake Mead Boulevard in North Las Vegas. You have Iron Chef Burger.
Downtown at the Carlson Kitchen.
Yeah, Carlson Kitchen, awesome food. You got to check out the Iron Chef Burger. What's the next one?
We have the Buddha Burger at Fuku Burger.
So Fuku Burger is kind of a Korean blend, which the Korean food's making a huge explosion across the entire United States. And one of those is the combo burgers and Korean style kind of fillings.
Flavors.
Buddha Burger at Fuku Burger. The new Mexican style green chili cheeseburger at DW Bistro.
DW Bistro is just a great place.
And the guys that own it are awesome.
They're awesome, super personable. It's like you feel like walking, you feel like they know you and you've been there forever.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, awesome guys, and you got to check that burger out for sure. Bacon and beef burgers at Slater's 50/50.
Yeah, we talked about it. They just had a new location over on Buffalo and Lake Mead. I have to check it out. The burgers look amazing. I hear nothing but good stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely worth a check. And then Barcode Burger at Barcode Burger Bar, which is on South Las Vegas Boulevard. I have not been there.
Me neither.
That burger looks damn good.
We'll go.
So definitely check those out. But we've got an entire list of all the top burger places. I think there's 15 if I remember correctly. Yep. Definitely check out the link and see where you can find the best burger. I'm still a Shake Shack fan, but always willing to check out.
I like Shake Shack. I like I'm easy. I'm like In-N-Out too. It's
but
good.
Mom and Pop, you gotta check it out for sure.
For sure.
Because these are all like true, like complete, like,
good burgers.
Yeah, very good burgers. So Bacon Nation. Speaking of things that clog your arteries,
if you like bacon, there's Bacon Nation.
Bacon Nation open at the D downtown. What's going on with this?
24/7 restaurant celebrating all sorts of. There's like 55 different ways of bacon in this place.
I've never heard of this before, but bacon and other porcine pleasures.
Yeah.
I guess to say something is made of pork is to say that it's porcine. Porcine.
I like it.
Look at that. Learn something new every day.
Pleasures of the plate.
Look at that.
Is set to debut on the second floor of the D. I have personally never been to the D.
I've been to the D, not on the second floor, the first floor.
Yeah, well, if you're baking me so happy to go there,
we can get some bacon.
Yeah, so bacon.
I'm going.
Definitely check it out. It's the right restaurant with the right people and the right location is how they state it. And David will be there, according to this bullet point.
Me and my family.
Here. It literally says David will be there.
It says David. It does. David's family will be there. That's hilarious.
So another food experience that's debuting is the Bellagio Conservatory is debuting and unveiling an immersive dining experience. It's like chef's table, but in a garden.
In a garden, right.
Private dining at lively crossroads. It's an alfresco meal, but eaten indoors. It's flora meets flavor.
Yeah, and then you can do brunch. You can do dinner there, depending on what you want to do. It's the Michael Mina is going to do.
So Michael Mina's name is showing up everywhere. He's doing the Uncommons. He's the one planning all the food for Uncommons as well. But yeah, it'll be cool. This is an experience you can eat in the conservatory. Everybody likes to check out the seasonal changes that they do there. I wonder if this is a long-term thing or if it's just for a period of time.
I don't know. Well, right now it's the jungle of dreams.
Yeah, the garden table may be reserved daily for brunch from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at $75 a person, and dinner reservations are from 5 to 10 p.m. on Wednesdays through Sundays at $250 per person, which is probably a prefix style meal is my guess. Sure. But $250 a person in Vegas, if I'm judging price, that's probably a 4 to 6 course meal.
Yeah.
My guess is not with wine.
True.
Right?
But you get that view, so there you go.
You do get the view. So we'll check out the link because it'll break it down for you. I could be wrong about the wine side of it, but usually the prefix style pricing is
food only.
Food only.
Yeah.
But definitely check it out. Looks like a great experience. This is cool. So landscape contractor Melissa Gonzalez turns Las Vegas Valley yards into sacred spaces. So I always talk about how LA does yards better than anybody else in the country because they have limited yard sizes, but they make the best of every inch of their yards.
Sure they do.
And Melissa Gonzalez is our Las Vegas answer to this. She has the inside track when the outdoors caught her attention. She's been a longtime garden and maintenance professional that went on the style side of things, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's a great article. It's definitely check it out.
Check out the article. Check out how Earth Green Landscapes is just kind of transforming the way Vegas does backyards.
Yeah. Right.
But Earth Green Landscapes, and her name is Melissa Gonzalez. And you know what? She had a degree in this at UNLV, which is awesome.
Local.
So super supportive of anybody local, and especially on the small business side. So definitely check out Melissa Gonzalez and the Earth Green Landscapes for sure.
Another design thing that we have is in our blog, how to decorate your bedroom.
I'm not sure if your primary has 2 beds, but mine does not.
No.
So there's a photo of 2 beds, which looks like a hotel room, but it is cool. So yeah, check out the article. A lot of ideas on like textures and style and woods and plants and fabrics.
2 beds.
And 2 beds, yeah. 2 beds, 1 house. So definitely check it out. How to decorate your bedroom. We love these articles because you know what? Sometimes you just can't be creative.
Yeah,
sometimes you're
ideas.
so busy and you're just like, I just want to just buy a blanket or just I need new pillows. But if you check these articles out, it gives you ideas. You know where to go and where to get it from. Definitely check it out. And then this one's got 75 small
kitchen ideas,
but mighty.
Yeah,
small but mighty kitchen ideas to steal inspiration from right this instant. So splashy hues. That's popular right now. Like where the cabinets suddenly are like a bright color,
right? Or like the backsplash or something, right? Yep. Jewel box kitchen, which is kind of just
like Manhattan. What's that? Mad Men vibe in the like bar setup in your house.
Yeah.
Eclectic and collected. This is for people who are collectors. Like book collection, you have all sorts of collections. Just embrace it and go for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Mini island. I've been seeing these in a lot of models. These are great for like little bar areas.
Yeah. If you don't want to put like a little breakfast nook in your kitchen, you just pop out the little bar and sit there and you're good.
Yeah, this one fits 4 to 6 people. Perfect.
Yeah.
So rain.
Rain.
And somehow I've been out of town every time it rains lately, and I'm not happy about it because I love it when it rains.
Today it did.
In Vegas.
Yes,
I was here for it. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, monsoon season is officially back for the first time in I feel like years.
I mean, right. I feel like we got 0 rain last year, and even like the year before, it's been like. But now, I mean, we actually getting some rain.
Like, check this out: mid-monsoon season precipitation, Mount Charleston, 3.46 inches,
which is crazy.
Our average annual over like decades is 4 inches in Las Vegas.
I know.
But I think we've been averaging less than 2 the past couple years.
Yeah.
But now Henderson, Nevada, 1 inch in a matter of 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So it's cool. It's nice to see. We need it. We'll take it any way we can get it.
I love the rain. It's like I love the rain because it never rains. So when it does, it's actually I'm like, oh, this is great.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
Did you see the flooding in casinos?
Yes.
And stuff like it was pretty bad. We're just not used to it.
The link was built on top of a flood zone.
Okay.
So when that underground thing there that goes through is made to capture all the water on the strip. So when that rushes through, if you've ever been down there, it's incredible.
Yeah,
it's like an entire flowing river underneath the link.
Grab the kayak.
Yeah.
Rock it out.
It ends up being like class 4 whitewater.
Right, let's do it.
But rain, definitely something we'll accept any day. So CCSD families prepare for an early start time due to bus driver shortage. So
school starting
is already early, in my opinion. Nowadays, some kids are going to have to go even earlier, and there's a shortage of bus drivers, and unfortunately some kids will start as early as 7 a.m. and then some will even start at 6 a.m. That means this bus driver will have to get up around 4:30 or 5 a.m. to start driving. That's like newscasters in New York City commuting to their shows,
study studios.
But it's weird when you see some schools let out at 1 o'clock. And the kids are going home at 1 o'clock. You see that, as you're leaving, and it's
and parents aren't home yet. Yeah. So it's funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and tell me what time you guys used to go to school. But I think I went to school at 8:45.
Yeah,
I think we started at like 8:30, 8:15.
8:45 to 3 p.m. was mine, and then high school I think was 7:30 to 2:30, if I remember correctly. And I think I'm pretty on it on this one. I just feel like they get to school earlier and earlier every year.
Earlier in the year too. I feel like, don't you? Like I remember like going back at like the end of August, like Labor Day.
Oh no, we went back the second week of September in New Jersey.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah, so Vegas, the West Coast goes back 1 month to 3 weeks earlier than the East Coast. Just because of our heat. It's like, what are you gonna do? Just go back to school.
Go back to school.
It's too hot. So Strip's Hawaiian Marketplace may be demolished soon. I don't know that either of us have ever been there.
I haven't.
Dave's been there. The Polo Towers has a Hawaiian Marketplace that I can tell you I've never been to.
Me neither.
So that may be why that construction is imminent. They will be demolishing the structures by August 15th. 80,000 square feet and sits on 2.35 acre plot as a part of a $172 million purchase.
I never even knew this existed.
Nope, I didn't either. So I guess they're going to have some rebuilding plans that we are not aware of. But this could be good because it's right in the smack dab in the middle of the Strip.
Yeah.
2.35 acres.
Maybe a baseball stadium.
Yeah. It's
you never know.
Another possible,
arena.
Another possible.
Right.
And right up the road, not too far from here, Las Chinatown Plaza Retail Center has sold.
Yes.
I think this may have been like the initial start.
That was the start of Chinatown. Yeah. It was the start of Chinatown. Yep. Super cool. I mean, you're always driving like, oh, look at that,
Yeah,
really
it's
neat.
changed. In the 10 years I've been here, I have to admit that whole area has changed so much. And the number of restaurants that are there now compared to even 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
But
it just keeps moving west and just tons of new stuff all the time.
It does, yeah. And Southern California investor George Lin acquired Chinatown Plaza for $38 million.
Wow.
So a song.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
It's cheap.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
7 acres for $38 million.
That's cheap.
That's
what we've been
insanely expensive per acre.
Yeah, absolutely.
So of course it also is 92% occupied, and rents have gone crazy there. The number makes sense for that reason. I know I'm kidding a little bit because on a per acre basis, this isn't just land; these are businesses paying very high rents. But he's gonna supposedly keep it moving and keep expanding what they have currently. I love Chinatown and Koreatown.
Love the food. The
food's amazing. What's going on with the Badlands Golf Course?
It's, we've been talking about this for a really long time. It was 1 minute it was settled. The next minute it's not. So they made some late changes and it killed the deal. So it is still sitting there empty as could be. And, that's basically it. It's going to be going through court for a long time.
Johan Lowy, who's the CEO of EHB, which is Executive Home Builders, they built Queensridge. He had a home in Queensridge. He lived there. They built Queensridge Towers. He built Tivoli Village. He built the center on the corner of Sahara and Hualapai. This guy has a lot of ties to Las Vegas. This particular project, I just can't imagine it's cheap just sitting on this thing. The development opportunities could be massive. Look at this. This is right smack dab in the edge of Summerlin. However, I know the homeowners are not happy about it.
No, because they would. I mean, especially the ones that bought golf course property,
quote unquote.
Quote unquote. Now it's dry,
talk to your agent.
Yeah, dry grass.
And they'll tell you whether or not it's forever, because there's a lot of developments in town that are not forever, and you should know about that for sure. So we'll see what happens with this. But Badlands, that was such a great golf course.
It was.
Yeah, it was hard as heck. And if you hit it off, you're in a cliff.
You are in trouble.
10, 20 feet down.
You are in trouble, absolutely.
And with my handicap being 2,000, I did find myself with my rock club getting out of there. But so anyway, speaking of real estate, that's one insane situation with real estate. But on the other end, the market's cooling fast. We've been following this very, very closely every single week for months and months and months and years even. And this is officially the fastest the market has ever cooled down.
It was like a switch like
even faster than back in 08, 09. And I don't know, just over 20% of pending sales in Las Vegas area fell through June, the highest cancellation rate in the nation. But I was away at a conference with some big, huge teams the other day up in Park City, And from what they're telling me, Phoenix is at like a 50% price reduction. And Washington's seeing a massive reduction. And then, of course, Boise, Idaho.
Huge.
I think will be the center of this, just because you've got a lot of San Francisco people moving inland toward the mountains, and Boise captured a lot of that. But I think a lot of them are finding they have to go back to work. They've got they're living in a town that maybe doesn't have an airport that's as accessible as a place like Las Vegas, maybe.
Right, maybe.
But I don't know. I still have a strong feeling that we're not going to see insanity in Las Vegas. I think, our prices have come up quite a bit along with the rest of the country. I think this is going to be a huge cooling off, and it'll bring us back to a year-over-year reality. That's what I keep telling people is year-over-year was at 26% increase.
Yeah.
If we fade, you got to see some reductions to get there. But I think we'll be at a 0 to 5% increase, like historical normalcy.
Normals, yeah.
And of course, every week we do a market update. 16.1 weeks of supply. Look at that guy in the corner.
Look at that guy. Hey now.
So 16.1 weeks of supply. The weird thing is the average list price received keeps
100%
staying at 100.
It's been staying that
way
for years.
Our average days on market keeps staying at 17.
Yeah.
So things are still selling. You just have to price it correctly. You can't go nuts. You can't do silly things. You really can't price like March. March, you were pricing above where things were. Now you've got to price a little below where things were in March, in my opinion.
Agreed.
So you just can't be ridiculous about your values. And things are going to get sold. You've still got the equity you gained. And with that equity brings the ability to now make a deal on another property, whether you're moving up or moving down. You've still got that ability. It's not like you're not going to sell your house. If the average days on market is still 17, your house is going to sell. Just don't be greedy or do a price that's ridiculous.
Right.
Which we got away with.
Yeah, we did.
For a while. We did.
For a while, yeah.
So if you want this by text every week, what should they do?
Text Market to that favorite number, 702-553-1955. Just text Market, and we'll get it sent out directly to your phone.
Yeah, for sure. Every week we'll send that to your phone. Text Market to 702-553-1955. And, of course, check out our blog post, What is the Current State of the Economy? We'll update you on most recent articles and details as far as market updates when we do them. Lately, we've been doing them almost every 2 weeks just with the summer and everything and people out of town, in town. But equally, the data changes so much over a 2 week period that it's almost been worth it in a nice comparison. On a whole other note,
speaking of real estate,
Mark
Wahlberg just bought 2.5 acres in the Summit community for $15.6 million. So Marky Mark is coming to town.
2.5 acres in Summit. So Summit is the most expensive residential community per acre in the entire valley, and 15.6.
Yeah,
that's seven-ish million per acre
for dirt.
Yeah, literally for dirt. But it's Marky Mark and
his
the
funky bunch. Gonna be building something.
Which you cannot call him that; he'll get angry. But so Mark Wahlberg, who actually showed up at F45 the other day.
Oh, really?
Evan Ryan, my friends, own F45 in Summerlin.
That's right.
And Mark Wahlberg showed up and did a workout there because he likes F45 in California.
Nice.
And did a video for them and everything, which I thought was really awesome. So congrats, Evan Ryan, on the huge shout out by Mark Wahlberg.
Thank you, Mark Wahlberg.
We'll do a little link to that.
Yeah.
We should to their little video.
That's
with
cool.
Mark. But yeah, if you haven't been to F45 Summerlin, you should check it out. But on another note, listings. So we've got 760 Step Beach Street. It's our listing in the Paseos at 1.3 million, 1.299 actually. 4 beds, 3.5 baths. Definitely worth checking out. Next week we are having an open house, not this weekend, but great neighborhood in the Paseos.
Really nice.
What's coming up next?
Really nice home. Then we also have Oak Bend back on the market here in Amato. In the Mesas.
We had a buyer unfortunately fall out that was contingent on the sale of their property. They're back on the market at a great price, in my opinion, at $695,000.
Absolutely. There's a couple pictures of that. And then we also have open house this weekend at Oak Bend, Friday from 3 to 7 and Sunday from 11 to 2.
Yeah, for sure. Come check it out in the Mesas. And then, of course, we have 10223 Aragon Crown Road, also in the Mesas. Great house.
The yard's amazing.
Yeah, look at this aerial shot on the top right. So just a huge lot. I had a showing today. She's coming back on Saturday with her husband purely because of this lot.
Yep.
Nobody next door, nobody behind.
Got a full side yard. You really can't see it there with the trees. Really nice. I will be there. Open houses this weekend. So we got Friday 3 to 7, Saturday at 11 to 3, and I'll be there Sunday 11 to 2.
Yeah, come say hi to Jack for sure on Sunday. I'll be in and out at all the open houses as well. And hey, if you're looking for a team to join or somewhere to break away from your current brokerage, check out jointhebkg.com. Some details regarding Real and equally the team. Real has really connected us with some great other agents across the country, and some perks that we did not have at our old. Oh my God, did you hear the AC just turn off? It just got super quiet in here.
But you know what's cool is we're pretty cool to work with too on our team.
Yeah, for sure. We love it. Honestly, we love the company. Jack's repping the sweatshirt right now. But definitely check out jointhebkg.com. And what else can they look forward to every single week?
Their newsletter.
Yeah,
the newsletter gives all the information, kind of like stuff that we talk about today on this show, as well as more just information going on around the valley.
Yeah, and in general, anything we talk about, we'll always post on the newsletter. It's a good reference point. So when you're not sure on a Friday at 12 o'clock what you're doing that night, it's a good place to refer to.
Check it out. Or go to
figure out what the heck you're going to do.
Or find our podcast on the Podbean.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely check out the podcast. And you know what, guys? Another week done. Real Vegas. So much going on. I definitely can't wait. What's the best thing out of everything you just talked about today?
F1.
I was going to say it. I didn't want to say it, and I wanted to see what you would say. F1. F1 for sure. But, hey, if you want to see John Legend, you want to go to Bruno Mars Pinky Bar, check out one of our listings or anything else, definitely click the links, see all the details, and come say hi to us. Come say hi at the open house. Hey, we're giving away Aviators tickets at all times. You want to check out a game and see the Aviators live in person, text Aviators, text Market, just text us. That's all we care about. We want to definitely help you guys out with anything Vegas.
And let's make sure that you put in the comments what you think the halftime entertainment will be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's the halftime entertainment?
Will it's not going to be Wayne Newton.
Will it be Linda White? Will it be Wayne Newton? We don't know. We'll see, but definitely let us know who you guys think it's going to be. And either way, we'll see you guys next week.